have classes for every level, from rank beginner all the way through to a seasoned advanced person. So if someone would come to the studio with no experience, we would offer them the Intro to Pilates or the Core Foundations level. And that's where someone has no experience, so we teach them a little bit of anatomy, a little bit about breath, pelvic placement, and then you learn the foundation moves of Pilates.
Start to peel your head up and then start to draw your rib cage down in towards your belly.
It's a process of about 5 or 6 weeks, and when those moves are down, then we can start to add some unstable equipment and work a little bit more into some of the more advanced repertoire.
Loading it all the way to tabletop. Excellent. Take a breath in at the top, draw the abs in, keep the back very still as you lower the foot to the floor.
So once you've finished your core foundations, you would then move into what we call the core essentials. And in core essentials, you take the foundation work that you learnt in the first level, and then we start to add some unstable equipment to it. So you'd be using a lot of the roller, or start to use the stability cushion, and the work starts to get a little bit more complex, but still focusing on re-emphasizing all the foundation work that you learnt in level 1 and just adding a little bit more fun to it. Once you're done with that level, you can go into what we call the core challenge, which is a 2B or a higher end intermediate, and then we start to speed it up.
Inhale and exhale, switch leg positions, long legs and switch. Good, stay long through the knee joint and switch.
And then we start to get more creative. The foundations are always the groundwork, but the repertoire and what goes on in the class is basically up to the participants in the class and the creativity of the teacher that's teaching the class.
Exhale and switch. Keeping the hips level. And last one. Good. Now from here you're going to come all the way back up, and again you're going to tighten up onto the band, straighten the legs. Inhale to regather. Exhale, open and straight. Good. Excellent. And press and lift. And lowering down on the inhale, exhale, connect. This is awesome. And down, beautiful. And up the last one, and down, exhale. And up, and release.
We also have our level 3 advanced classes, and we have 2 different classes at the level 3. The first one is Power Fusion, which is a combination of everything that you've learned.
Legs come all the way up to sitting tall. Beautiful, reach that ball overhead.
A high level of expertise is expected here, and we use all the props, all the toys, and we speed up the repertoire. And it's really up to the teacher to see how creative they can get with a group that can handle the work.
Straight up the spine line and forward. Shoulders moving down, relax, and exhale. Hike it up. Nice.
It's an enjoyable class that will challenge the most seasoned participant. So that is the basic mat level advanced class, and then we have what we call a combo class, which is a bar and stick class, which Gord's going to explain to you.
In the absolute combo class, we use the ballet bar and a piece of equipment called the Pilates stick. We also use music when we're standing at the bar to increase the intensity of the work and to supply a tempo. For part of the class, we use the Pilates stick. The Pilates stick is a great addition to the absolute combo class. And again, around 1, 2, 3. The stick is used to focus on the Pilates method of conditioning. Pull it in, stretch it up, press down, pull it in. You hold on to the stick with straps, either on your hands or your feet. The stick supplies resistance to the exercise being performed. Down the back. With the stick, we can duplicate many of the Pilates equipment exercises. The work is done in many positions. You can lie on the mat, you can be on your knees, standing, even standing on your toes. The rest of the class we spend standing and moving at the ballet bar. We use modified dance exercises and calisthenics while keeping the principles of Pilates front and center. There's a noticeable focus on strengthening the hips and legs. However, you need to focus on your entire body. 2 and 3. It's functional work that unifies you from head to toe.
We're all friendly here, and we love to see new faces and have you join our group and become part of the community.